guys, it's Joe here. It's the 8th of June on an absolutely beautiful day. For the last week or so, it's been great weather here. After weeks of really cold, unseasonably cold early spring temperatures, we're now into the early start of summer and it's absolutely gorgeous. So let me take this opportunity and show you some of my trees in the garden. Okay, so first off, let me show you my Mirabelle plum tree. Now this tree is supposed to be a dwarf, but as you can see, it's pretty tall. I would say it's maybe around 14 feet, could be wrong. But yeah, this is doing really well. For the last few years, it hasn't done so well. It's been attacked by aphids and they basically curl up the leaves, and also plum moths attack the fruit. But this year, I think it's because of the cold weather, the insects, the pests haven't been able to have an opportunity to establish themselves on my trees. So let me just show the fruit here. We've got loads all over this fruit. I mean, the branches are actually really heavy with fruit here. So let me just lift up. As you can see, clusters. Now, I'm not sure if I should thin this fruit or not, but I mean, they're just everywhere, all over the tree. Definitely, I mean, thousands, literally thousands. And these plums are absolutely delicious, sweet like honey, and they're just around the size of a large cherry, a bit larger than the cherry. They get a lot larger and plumper, and these will turn to a yellow colour with a red blush to it. But they're all over the tree, as you can see. I mean, it's just amazing, really amazing this year, which is I would say it's compensation for the crappy weather we've had. This is amazing. So yeah, plums everywhere in this Mirabelle plum tree there. And I have a trap here. I think I've shown you in previous videos, but I'll show you again. This is a plum moth trap. So it has a pheromone there, and it attracts I think it's the female moth, and it stops them from laying eggs on the plums. Now, some of the plums have been attacked, but the majority are pretty much left unscathed. So yeah, plums everywhere on this tree. So I'm amazed, really happy about that, and can't wait to taste my Mirabelle plums. And we'll just turn around and I'll show you my pineapple guava. Sorry about let's get out of the direct sunlight there. So that's the pineapple guava here, and we've got lots of new growth here on the tree, and then we've got some flower buds there, so that'll be flowering very soon. So they're all over the tree, and this tree is not a self-fertile. I have a smaller one here which helps to pollinate it, and last year it really did a good job in pollinating the larger one. And it looks like, if I can find, yeah, really small, but that's going to be a flower there. I don't know if I can focus there. There we go. So that's that. Then we've got my banana here. This is a Musa St. Helens. It's quite a hardy variety, and that's doing really well. As you can see, the new growth is coming there. So I'm really pleased about that. And then here's my pomegranates, bushed out since the last time I did the video. Really bushed out. So that's the smaller one there. That's about 2 years, I think, in the ground. And then here's the larger one, doing really well. Trying to train it as a tree to 3 trunks there. And then we have about, how many? 6 pomegranates here that I've grown from seed. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. I've got no more space in the garden, although I'm sure I can squeeze a bit of space. So there's more pomegranates there. Got some sweet corn growing. These are backup for the ones at my allotment if they don't do well. Then we've got some lemon guava from seed, doing really well. Nice new growth here. And then these are my white and black Pakistan mulberry or Chatoot Mulberry. and they're doing really well, nice and healthy, staying nice and green. Now if I turn around here, this is my large in-ground fig tree. This is the Domenico Toro, and by now it should be, you know, really bushy with leaves, but because of the really cold spring temperatures, it's late basically, and I've only got a few fruit on here, which I'm not too pleased about. But you know what, this tree's been really faithful. It's given me tons of fruit every year, so I'll give it a break this year. And over here is my lemon tree. I'm not too sure what variety, but lots of new growth. As you can see, flower buds, and some are open over here. So that's my lemon tree. And then this is a persimmon tree here. This is a Japanese variety. I have no idea what variety. I bought it for a Japanese man online, and it was from a fruit from his parents' garden. So I'm hoping that this will be a really nice variety here. But yeah, there's actually a flower bud here. I'm not sure if that's a male or female. And then there's another flower bud over here, focusing. So yeah, if you guys know, please comment in the comment section below. So we have a few other fig varieties here. This one over here, beautiful variety. This is the Noir de Carom. I'm yet to get any fruit from here. Hopefully some point in the future. Then we have a few other figs dotted around, which I'm not really going to show you guys. It get a bit boring. That's a Dalmati. So walk back down the garden, and greenhouse is doing really well. A couple of chili plants, very hot chilies. Another fig tree here, and over here is my white sapote. Really healthy, lovely new growth here, so I'm really pleased about that. And this is a smaller white sapote here, still doing equally well. And then over here is an avocado. Now this avocado is from a shoot from a large avocado fruiting tree in London. So I'm hoping that this would do well for me. And then we have a Mexicola Grande variety avocado, which is doing good. I did try to graft on it, but the graft died. So I'll have to try that sometime in the future. But we've got some new growth here, so that's fine. Over here is my tropical white guava. Lots of new growth, and it's coming back from a really hard winter. So that's doing really well. And then we've got some pink guava over here, and some more pink guava there. And we've got a cat growing on the ground. Yeah, crazy cat. I mean, sunning it up in the greenhouse is about 30 odd degrees in here. And then we have the Satsuma, which is doing really well. A few yellow leaves, but these are the old leaves, so we've got lots of new growth here. And then we have the clementine, which I've staked up, and that's got some fruit hanging around. So yeah, doing really well. So that's the clementine. So we'll come out of the greenhouse, and we're at the back of the garden, and this is my North American custard apple, aka pawpaw, aka Asimila triloba. And I'm yet to get any fruits here. I've done a couple of grafts, which I'm not sure have taken yet. This graft is from the sunflower variety, and this variety here is the Prima. But there's one single flower bud here, so I'm probably not going to get any fruit. I hope I do, but we'll see. But either way, it's doing really well on the ground. Huge olive tree here, which you guys have obviously seen before, doing really well. And then we'll go to my Chinese date or jujube. Lots and lots of new growth. hopefully this will fruit for me this year and prove some doubters wrong that this will fruit in London for me. Definitely is healthy, really healthy tree, and does well. So all it needs is just a fruit for me, and that'll be the icing on the cake. And we have another jujube hidden between the plum tree, and this is really healthy. Lots of nice healthy growth here. So yeah, I'm really hoping that I'll get some fruit this year. And we'll move over to my loquat tree. Now this loquat tree was really hit in the winter, quite damaged. Well, the leaves were anyway. And but as you can see, we have a lot of new growth. Really healthy tree. We've got another ginger cat down there. What are you doing there, huh? Finding shade? Yeah, talking to me. So, but as you can see, I'll show you some leaves here. We've got a lot of black fly there. It doesn't seem to be causing any damage, but you can see the ants there farming them. I might just spray that with some neem oil, but still really healthy tree. We'll turn around. This is my finger lime. Hasn't fruited for me yet. I'm hoping that it will fruit for me. We have another banana variety. This is Musa Velatina, pink banana. And then over here we have my Rojo Brillante persimmon, which fruited for me last year. Lovely fruit. Hopefully it'll be sweeter this year. And beside it is my Chocolatino. I haven't noticed any flowers on this one, which I'm quite disappointed. And I'm sure it's because of the cold. The last frost, we got unexpected frost that just killed the first shoots, but it's grown back, but no flowers. But we've got a number of flowers on this tree, so I'm sure I'll get some fruit from the Rojo Brillante. And then we'll go to the back. It's like a raised bed area here. Let me just show you guys. So raised up here, which is good for drainage. And I'll show you my avocado tree. And this tree's been in the ground, I think it's 3 years now, so gets hit by the winter, loses its leaves, but the leaves always come back. As you can see, nice fresh leaves. This is the Ettinger variety. Really healthy and just doing great in the ground. Lots of new growth, and yeah, I'm really pleased about this. So as you can see, in the ground, and I've put these things here to stop the cats from digging around that area there. But yeah, a really healthy tree. So it looks like my experiment of growing avocado in London, although I've seen large avocado trees anyway, but in my garden it's doing well, so that's great. This is my black bamboo. I've cut it way back to allow light for the fruit trees, but as you can see, there's a really thick one here. Let me show you this thick, pretty thick black bamboo here. So I use these for staking my fruit trees and some plants. And then this is my Spanish black fig tree, hidden at the very back of the garden behind the persimmon trees. And I can see some fruit on here. There's one up here. Let me see if I can, there we go. There's a fruit up there, and there's a few of them dotted around the tree. So yeah, really healthy. It's got a couple of trunks there. And this is, the crazy growth. These leaves are huge, humongous leaves. And there you go, guys. That's let me just show you a flower on the persimmon, on the Rojo Brillante. So that will open up soon, next week or so, and hopefully we'll get some fruit. So guys, that's just a quick update on what's growing on in my garden. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Happy gardening.